Good damn afternoon, Americans. Jericho Green here with you once again on the road again. That's right. Make sure you check out mygreengear.com, jerichogreen.net. Venmo is GreenforGreen, Cashapp, $ Jericho Green, and the number 1. So, ciao, Cheney. Bye, loser Liz. Oh, man. Remember that skit from the Crow Show, Publicity? There's these two girls named Liz, and they started a PR firm in LA called Publicity. It's based off our names. Liz is out. She sees the unemployment line on the horizon. But after she lost, she was on with Good Morning America, or some failed morning news show that used to be good. And they were talking to her, and she's saying, of course, she's asking her all the questions, you know, what are you going to do now? Why do you think you lost? What's next? You're thinking about running for president? And all she's saying is, all her singular focus is Trump. I got to get Trump out of there. I could have easily, she said, I could have easily won again. I won it 2 years ago with 73% of the vote. I could have easily done it again. But I didn't want to, because that meant I would have to believe the big lie that Trump had the election stolen from him. So I didn't want to do that. But I could have easily won it again. Oh, so that's what it was, Liz. You didn't want to. It's not that the people voted you out in a fucking landslide. It's just you didn't want to. Did she put out a tweet? No, thank you, Wyomingians. I don't want it. I know you want to give it to me. I know you want to shower me with another term, but I don't want it. That's what she said. She said I could have easily done it again, but I didn't want to do that. I have to be true to myself. I have integrity. No, you don't. Your last name is Cheney. Cheney is Latin for without integrity. Cheney is Latin for globalist turd. You have no integrity. You weren't gonna win because you were too focused on Trump. That January 6th committee got you all fucked up. She had the nerve. It was at the very end. I wish I would have known that so I could have skipped to the end of the video and not listened to her whole interview. But I guess the damage is done. But at the end, she asked her, are you thinking about running for president? She says, well, you know, Abraham Lincoln, he was a great Republican, and what what we're facing here, she said, this is the most important thing I've been a part of. And this is the most important thing this country has faced probably since the Civil War. That's what she said. She said that Lincoln lost the Senate and the House race. He lost twice before being elected to the most important office in the land. Are you comparing yourself to Lincoln? Are you saying that just because you lost, that's no big deal, you'll still become president? You are nothing like Lincoln. Lincoln actually helped this country. Lincoln presided over the end of slavery in America. And most importantly, he was not obsessed with James Buchanan. You are obsessed with Trump. You have OCD. Trump style. The Trump version. I remember seeing a video one time of this guy with OCD, and he could not leave the house until he turned his doorknob 100 times. I bet Liz Cheney can't leave her house unless she says Trump 100 times. She has to walk by and touch a picture of Trump 100 times before she can leave. She has Trump OCD. You're nothing like Lincoln. Don't you dare compare yourself to Abraham Lincoln. You are out of your mind and you are sick with that Trump shit. That's why the people of your state of Wyoming kicked your ass out. Badly. It's not like it was, oh man, down to the wire. We got to count these votes again. We got to count them again? No need to recount. They knew that you got your ass whooped early. Oh, look at this, guys. This could be the end. See that? That's the county sheriff in front of me. Guys, if I don't make it, because you know how they feel about black folks. LeBron James told me that if this cop had an argument with his wife this morning, he wants to kill a black person. So guys, if I don't make it, oh, never mind. He drove away. All right, well, never mind. I thought I was about to die. That's what they tell me. That's what the mainstream mediocres and them damn blue check marks tell me. Guess they were wrong, huh? But anyway, glad to be alive. But Liz Cheney, you are obsessed with Trump. You cannot get his pubic hairs out of your teeth. Why do you still got them in your mouth? But she says she will do whatever it takes to keep Trump out of office. Not she'll do whatever it takes to advance the American people. Not do whatever it takes to advance the agenda of the American people and ensure that we remain on top. Not to ensure that we remain top dog of the world. No, she's going to do whatever it takes to keep Trump out of office. Why did she say that? Because that's the most important thing to her. Not your livelihood, not your well-being, not our status in the world, not our protections, not our border. She will do whatever it takes to keep Trump out of office. Liz, how dumb are you? That's what got you out of office. You trying to keep Trump out of office is what got you out of office. Liz, come on, girl. Are you really that dumb? Are you really that obsessed? What are you going to do? You're going to boil a rabbit on Trump's stove tomorrow? A little fatal attraction here. Let me tell you guys something. I'm trying to tell you a story. So this doctor that my wife used to have, so her husband was a doctor too, and they worked at the same hospital. And her husband started cheating with a nurse. And when she got wind of this, apparently he was deathly afraid of snakes. So what she did was, when he was on vacation with this nurse, she bought a boa constrictor. I don't know how big it was, probably not that big, but she bought a boa constrictor and 3 rats and released all of them in his house while he was gone. She put the rats in there so the snake had something to eat until they got back. Liz, let it go. Just like she should have just let his ass go, take him to court, get what you can because he fucking cheated on you, but let him go. She couldn't. She was jaded. She felt that she had been done wrong and she had to balance the damn scales. Liz, don't follow this woman. Let it go. Elsa, tell her. Let the Trump game go. Why don't you worry about, I don't know, the American citizens before you worry about a man who's not even in office right now? What is wrong with you? That's how good of a chance he has to get back into office. It's good that they are doing everything they can. They're pulling out all the stops, all hands on deck. I'm calling in favors. The desperation is real. The TDS is more real. She compared herself to Lincoln, and this is the worst thing our country has faced since the Civil War. This is up there with 600,000 American deaths. I was going to say, how stupid are you, Liz? But apparently your stupidity is off the charts. We can't measure it. Man, let me get in here and get my food, some food for my family, because apparently you have to feed your kids at least 3 times a day. But you know how it goes. I try to be done with the left, but they just won't let me. Please subscribe. Hit that notification bell, because every time it rings, a piece of shit lefty cries. Utilize the Linktree link. Get your ass over to JerichoGreen.net. I am Jericho Green. Man, I'm out.